Later, when Casey felt a need to escalate additionally, at the time of the decision, Mr. Conway did not know if the appellant would testify, and believed admitting the guilty plea would show a level of credibility to accept responsibility at an unspecified time. Mr. Culp and Mr. Conway had discussed permitting the trial judge to consider the appellant's guilty plea to show the appellant's willingness to accept responsibility. Cap Berry was not part of any discussion to use the appellant's guilty plea in findings. Investigations into Casey's conduct. In November 2018, no trial defense counsel was aware of Casey's settlement order dated May 2019. Attachment 1 or the Legal Profession Complaints Committee Western Australia 2019 Annual Report. Attachment 2B. Prior to trial, trial defense counsel was aware of news articles related to Detective Sergeant C.C. and Casey, either Attachment 3 or something similar to Attachment 3. C. Trial defense counsel was aware of client complaints against Casey that related to her competence, maturity, and advice. Counsel did not believe the complaints related to Casey's honesty. Trial defense counsel had reviewed documentation that discussed the legal complaints process, governing statutes, and regulatory materials. Counsel conducted extensive internet research on the professional misconduct complaint pertaining to Casey, and requested information from the government in discovery. Counsel interviewed Casey's ex-husband and attempted to interview Detective Sergeant C.C.E. Trial defense counsel, Mr. Culp, was aware of a December 9, 2015, conduct investigation notice. Counsel believed the professional misconduct complaint process was closed. Counsel understood the matter regarding Detective Sergeant C.C. was closed. 59. In June 2019, Mr. Culp sought renewal of medication for depression and underwent a hypertensive crisis, causing him to seek a continuance in a court. Later that year, Mr. Culp underwent a second hypertensive crisis in which he was hospitalized. 60. From January through April 2020, Mr. Culp was under extreme stress. 61. Since May 2020, Mr. Culp ceased representing clients. 62. From that time until the present, Mr. Culp has not accessed his email account he maintained during his practice. USMLA 63. From May through November 2020, Mr. Culp had ongoing medical issues. By November 2020, Mr. Culp suffered congestive heart failure and underwent angioplasty. He was also diagnosed with chronic stress and high blood pressure. 64. On August 6, 2020, the AFCCA ordered trial defense counsel to submit a declaration or affidavit. Mr. Culp did not receive the order and has not accessed his USMLA account since May 2020. 65. In December 2020, Mr. Culp's medical conditions persisted to the point he thought he was dying.